Good evening, welcome to this week's edition of the P2P UK Live Employment and Market Update. We are streaming live tonight on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube and Twitter, where we're going to bring you the latest trends and all the things employment and recruitment across the UK. I am your host for today, Kirsty Henegan, and I am the New Zealand Temp and Contract Team Leader here at People2People. Had to work out what I was then, over at P2P's sister company, Frog Recruitment. On today's show, we will cover our regular stats of the week, where we're going to take a look at the recent release of the labour market overview for the UK that's been sent out earlier this month. And we will also take a look at some of the hot jobs across the UK, as well as bringing you some exciting working holiday opportunities across the ditch to Australia and New Zealand. And we will take a look at the pre-recorded segment featuring Group Managing Director Mark Smith and Recruitment Expert Mihilea Line, where they discuss what the preferred working model is and how employers are looking to get people back to the office. And then the final thing that we're going to take a look at are the results for our Twitter poll. Okay, so recently the Office National Statistics in the UK was released. So it's the labour market overview that has given us a little bit more information about employment and unemployment figures. So the economic inactivity in the UK. So the estimated numbers of vacancies have fell by 55,000 on the quarter. So it's come down to 1,083,000. So this is actually the 10th consecutive quarter where vacancies have dropped. It may be a reflection of the uncertainty across industries, as survey respondents continue to mention things like economic pressures as factors in holding them back in recruitment, such as living cost, as well as wages that have had a bit of an increase in demand. The UK unemployment rate was estimated to be at 75.9% for quarter two of 2023, which is 0.2 percentage points higher than what it was when we were in quarter four in 2022. This increase in employment over the last 3-month period has been driven by part-time employees and also self-employed workers, and it could possibly be by job seekers working a second job just so that they can combat the rising cost of living. As Group Manager Director Mark Smith has recently discussed on the P2P UK Lives, on the flip side of this, the unemployment rate for quarter one in 2023 has actually increased by 0.1 percentage points to 3.9%. And that is it for the UK stats of the week. So our first hot job of the week is a logistics coordinator. So this role is actually based out in southeast London, which is going to be helping with carefully packing and labelling and condition reporting for the UK export. If you are interested in hearing more, please do get in contact with our UK consultant, Hannah Scanlon. We also have, we're currently looking for an administrator in southeast London. So this is going to be paying between 28 to 30,000. This role is supporting the team by just preparing and sending some of the quotes, processing orders and managing customers' inquiries. Again, Hannah is the person to talk to if you are wanting to find your next admin role. In addition to our hot jobs across the UK, are you looking for a change in 2023? We can help you secure work right from after your arrival. So aside from these exciting offers in the UK, we do have some hot jobs for you working holiday makers across in Australia and New Zealand. So let's have a little look at those. Okay, so from our office, we have Shamneil that is looking after an accounts payable clerk that's based in Mount Wellington. And this role is going to be working with quite a reputable FMCG company that is known globally. And they are looking for someone that can do the daily invoicing for accounting matters. So if you are an accounts payable professional and you're looking to secure your next kind of filler role, then please do get in contact with Shamneil. We also have a job opportunity across the ditch in Australia in a video My Job, which we'll show now.
My client, a medium-sized strata company based in Subiaco, is looking for a receptionist to join their team. They have a welcoming and friendly team, and they're looking for someone bubbly and positive to join the team. The role will see you managing a busy reception desk with incoming calls, also customer coming in, diary, email, and calendar management, and you will have to do some administrative basic tasks as well as required. To be considered for this role, you don't need to have a specific experience. The client is happy to see someone just coming out of school or coming back at work, but you need to be proficient with Microsoft Word, to be really friendly and welcoming, to have a business attire, and to have the right attitude. This is an entry-level role, but you have possibility to see your career progress within the team and within the business if you have the right attitude. The hours of work are full-time working hours, 8:30 to 4:30 Monday to Thursday, and on Friday you finish a bit earlier, finishing at 4. If it sounds like you, please apply today.
Right, so getting people back into the office is a hot topic at the moment, and there's been a lot of conversations between our consultants and our clients about this. And so I thought I'd have a chat to Mihi from the permanent accounting team in Sydney. And ironically, Mihi's working from home today. So, which I thought, what? Hang on, aren't we talking about getting people back to the office? So Mihi, you've been having a lot of conversations about this. What have our clients been saying?
Well, absolutely. So a lot of the large companies I've been talking to are actually forcing their people back into the office, embroiling them with media backlash and pushback from employees. So the truth is that you can invite your people to return to the office, but if you feel you must force people to come back, it might be time to examine your workplace experience. So in this year's People to People and Frog Recruitment Employment and Salary Report, it was actually revealed that 73% of employees and 78% of business leaders mentioned they need a better reason to go into the office than their employers' expectation. So in addition to that, 85% of employees would be more satisfied to work from the office if they knew they would socialize with their coworkers through collaborative activities and meetings while in the office. So if you want to bring back people into your office, here's 4 points for you to think about. So one, it would be develop a clear vision of the experience of work you want to create, because without it, you'll end up with an expensive training program that is enjoyable, but doesn't create the culture required. Everything else flows from there. 2, do the work required to make the change happen. You can hand over culture to HR, but it will only be sustainable if you as a leader do the necessary work.
Can't agree more on that one. It is the entire leadership team. You can't flick past it to HR to look after, for sure. Sorry, I interrupted you there, Megan. My apologies.
No, I mean, you're setting up a good example for us, at People to People. So it is true, you can take so much on HR, but you have to lead by example as well. The third point will be to select the right support to help you achieve your aims. So a cultural specialist understands how groups work together and why change happens or doesn't. 4, it will be actually to ask your people what they need, because far too few managers ask their people what would make them want to be in the office, concerned about not being able to deliver. So your employees will actually appreciate you care enough to ask.
Yeah, 100%. Communicate, communicate, communicate. So rather than I shouldn't say this, but watching this to find out what I need to do to get people into the office, how about you ask your team, because they'll tell you. And I think it's really interesting at the moment. I think we've fallen on a hybrid model, although there's a lot of chatter with hiring managers at the moment about, well, how do I manage people, both on a negative perspective where they might need to manage underperformance, but also to give the feeling that's to reward people who are actually doing well and give them that proverbial and actual pat on the back for doing a good job. Can't do that when you're remote. It's much easier if you're in person. Sorry, I'm gibbering on here, Mihi. That's not an unusual thing for me. But thank you again for joining us. If somebody wanted to have a chat to you, maybe about the Sydney accounting market, or they wanted to learn more about what our clients are saying about getting people to the office, how would they get in touch with you?
Either via phone, I'm contactable by 0282709711, or by email. So my name is Mihilea at people2people.com.au.
Okay, no worries. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us on P2P Live. I think that's your first time, isn't it?
It is, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, won't be your last. I know after today, you will get you back again. Thank you very much for joining us.
Brilliant. So the last part that we're going to take a look at are the polls from last week. So we were having a little look at what is the preferred working arrangements for 2023. And it was quite interesting to see that 50% are looking for hybrid working, which is, I thought, would be expected. 15.1% want full-time in the office, and 34.9% are looking to work from home. I do think it's quite interesting to see who are looking to work fully remote from home, as where people are looking to come back to the office and have some of that collaboration. But it's good to see where people are looking. And as a business, if you're not offering those work from home arrangements, it's showcasing the small talent pool that you might be working with. On to next week's poll. How do you feel about your current salary? So if you go and take a look at our poll and let us know how you're feeling at the moment around that, and we can take a look at the results next week. So thank you so much for joining us on P2P Live UK for our employment and market updates. Mark Smith will be back next week to host, and we hope you have a lovely weekend.